Obviously, you guys want to play well these last couple weeks with what's potentially on the line. What does it mean, obviously with the way Grinny threw, but to score early runs too and kind of set the tone for this week and next?
Yeah, I mean, hearing from the group every day, we got a hungry group that's looking to do more than just win games. Like, we want to be a championship team. Obviously, the national championship being a main goal, but I mean, trying to dominate everything that we can do. There's layers to it. So we know the position that we're in, and we're taking each day like it's our last and just trying to win one game at a time.
A couple weeks ago, Waz talked about how you guys were unhappy in the clubhouse and still proving like you could do more. Do you feel like the tone has maybe now shifted to, okay, we've seen what we can do and everything's in front of us, let's go get it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we should ever let off the gas, though, if that makes sense. Whether or not it's unhappy, I think we're all happy to be playing baseball. Don't get me wrong, it's not unhappy. But we're definitely hungry, and we know that what we're capable of. And I don't know if we've still seen a game where everything is moving as well as it could. Obviously we're seeing guys step up, we're seeing dominant pitching, we're seeing dominant at-bats. But it's going to be a scary day when everything really gets moving as well as it could.
It's not unusual, though, when a team has a really good Friday night starter for the offense not to necessarily back him a ton. For you guys to score 4 in the first inning, doesn't that show signs of a pretty well-rounded approach, at least from the jump in this one?
Absolutely. We jumped out there and got on a guy that gave us some opportunities. Parker Stinson laying down a nice kind of drag sacrifice and running an amazing, 90 feet at first base, making it close, kind of set the tone. And then to step up, and I think we rolled out 5 straight plus ABs after that to score a few runs. That's big-time stuff. And yeah, we want to give Grayson the run support that we can and beat good pitchers because we're going to run into him down the road.
A Friday guy like that's going to respond, and he did after that first inning. So how important was not only the early runs, but, getting to his pitch count?
Yeah, I think it was 30-something pitches in the first inning, got him out of the game earlier than it could have. He didn't give up. He didn't have any quit in him today, which was, tip your cap to that. We like playing against guys that like to compete. And, he got back on it. And I think the theme of our post-game meeting was that, we let off the gas a little bit. And I think we could have really put him away early.
Took a couple balls opposite field today. Just how do you feel to play
It was good. Seeing the ball well in late counts. I might have missed a few pitches to hit in early counts or just taking them. But, I felt confident with the 2-strike and was reminding myself that, all I have to do is hit it, and was able to do that.
We've seen you make tons of highlight reel plays in left field. We saw you make 2 more today, including running that ball down in the 9th. Just where do you feel like you've improved out there defensively over the year?
Yeah, it's just a constant grind. I think we're working with Waz consistently and working to compete against the other guys out there. We got a lot of talented outfielders and constantly reminding ourselves just to, get good first steps and not give up on balls and go for whatever we can. I've transitioned this last couple of weeks from having Mason to my left to having 2 guys on each of my side, and now I got Drew on my left again, and just hearing different voices. I got to give him credit. He helped me out a lot today on those balls against the wall, giving me some verbal cues of where I'm at on the field and helped me out. He kind of made part of that catch as well.
Last weekend you were getting it done with the long ball, and earlier in this week, and today you kind of got it done in the singles. And how are you? What does that say about you to where you can make a difference by hitting all over the place?
Yeah, the goal is to be complete hitters. I think that's a team-wide goal. Obviously, we love the power and we love the long ball, but competitive at-bats, good 2-strike at-bats, and just putting the ball in play is a kind of a staple. And I think that's showing up here and there, and hopefully the power keeps coming and I don't lose this as well. Then it gets pretty good.
Kind of on you and Drew, a year ago you were behind the dish and he's playing second base. What's it like, both of you guys patrolling the outfield out there now?
Yeah, we joke about it a little bit. We're both utility guys now. But it goes to show just like what it means to be a college baseball player, being coachable. If I could give one message to anybody, it's just not be a yes man, but be ready to take advantage of opportunities, because that's what keeps you in a lineup, and it gives you a chance to play, and it gives you a chance to help a really good team win baseball games.